look out of it?
Hey now, it might not be the original Gfttűűzg. Just think.
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the codex.
So could it be a symbolic thing?
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Maybe from her point of view, it's like...
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and that.
What? Huh. Guess she's had a major change of heart since she became head...
Who knows? It means vesting her in this, however much she's changed since we worked together.
Well,
Let's not. Now, if I had to push it, I could.
Well, that's...
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior. But be warned, I will.
oh, count me in. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you.
Confident. I like it.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. A kind of special food processor I got, but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead. Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen.
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh?
The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more...
Absolutely not! Throwing everything in at once, I'll demonstrate again. Now.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Slowly. That didn't count. I was experimenting. Get with it, Escoffier. Everyone's watching. That didn't count. I was experimenting. That didn't count. I was experimenting. Get with it, Escoffier. Everyone's watching. Bon appetit! Well,
Huh? Hold.
Escoffier only picked up on it.
That's...
Okay.
Oh, that? Well, back in the day, for instance, so rare was Modeste and Savelli, especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius.
Ah, Paimon's heard this kind of.
What? No, of course not. Anyway, never. And that was it. Even then, it still took numerous.
Oh! So the
Yes, well,
Case in point. Even the Gâteau.
Wait, really? What?
it did. But like I said, it's the dusty old. So, as for why we gave.
Oh!
Hey now. Just think.
Anyway, before I left my
Could it be.
Well, it was maybe from...
you.
What?
Who knows? It means besting her in this bake-off. And however much she's changed.
Well,
Let's not. Now, if I had.
Well, that's.
Well, I have heard the trap.
oh, count. Even if it means
Confident.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but a kind of special food process. But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment. So that...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep.
The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. And done. These are the flavor compounds.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more.
Absolutely not. I'll demonstrate again. Now. Slowly and carefully. Not. And voila! Now it's your turn. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this? That goes without saying. Still, credit work? Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something that's right. The truth... How's it going? Have you picked a dish? How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose wisely. I expect you to present the most delicious thing on the menu.
Try and stop me!
Full throttle! Try and stop me! Full throttle! Rev the engines! Full throttle! Burn it down! Rev the engines!
Here just keeps getting warm.
Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Wind Blade! Yeah! Terra Smash! Yeah! Take this! Lightning Slash! Yeah! Scatter! Propagate! Ha! Go! Water Jet! What? A touch of frost. Forth, my blade. Swift and merciful. One with my blade. From whence you came. Spirit Blade. Submit for judgment. I ride on wind and cloud alike. Objects like this may prove useful when purging evil spirits. It was worth the trouble. Unexpected, but welcome. Barely a scratch. I cannot underestimate my enemy. Curb your fury. I'm in position. Hang on. After all that training, the scourge of evil remains. This spells the end of the exorcist. But how? Present. My demon-expelling mantra is ready. Time for some training?
No more free time.
Full throttle! Rev the engines! Full throttle! How's it going? Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now...
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
6 points.
What? Oh,
That's 6 out of 100.
what?
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that by that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you—
Aw.
Ah, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macaroni—
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it—
Aw.
Now to the final dish.
So,
This is our—
8 points.
darn. That's barely—
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points.
Huh? How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen. I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler—
Hey, you made that last part up! No way did you taste that!
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be—
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Chef Escoffier.
Oh, it's Hilaire! What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest.
And you think you're—
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navi, I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help.
Yeah, I was—
Don't you worry. The fact is,
Firma,
I... Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Vermal?
I can't...
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then I...
Dad, talk to me.
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological.
Monica, when did you—
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your— But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious—
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order...
Well, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so ruthless.
she sounds like the worst!
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now!
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out, or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me...
Oh, man.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Fiamma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I don't know what's come over. Think back. I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Maybe Savannah was right.
Dad...
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
Even if I had to go—
Oh! Well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I!
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula—
Actually, I thought maybe I could help.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to.
You do this for us?
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like—
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for— I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person.
Great! Then it's settled.
Spina sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cooking?
Well, I promised the traveler.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food. That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good. Too late for regrets.
Why, Savannah? Oh, nothing. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might But I can't find anything. It's just the copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Yeah, maybe. Still, we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief. Well, I mean to an extent. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing. Yes, with his good. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks at every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured. Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life, and still and that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the one rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy. Even as the latter was hoping to make amends. Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but there's no real... Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure... And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut. Really? Well, I like the confidence.
Try and stop me!
It's Cooking Contest Day! To the
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the Hôtel de Bord and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I've brought...
Monica?
In the interests of the labels will be placed out of sight under...
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
When both contestants have taken their positions, then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let's do this. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse? Gaspar? to work! Do not disappoint me!
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Stay calm, Scoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think. What are you doing, Escoffier? Your team's waiting on you. That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavor. An inspired melange. Off to the freezer. No recipe, no problem.
Alphonse! What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
Tension in the ranks on Team Savannah. Will this slow their progress?
So, what do you think?
Escoffier is already on the...
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Enough! Oh, useless. Both of...
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working alone?
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gfttűűzg. I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
Time's up! Contestants, please!
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautiful.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of only because there's something about the flavor.
Huh? Rich?
All right, on to gâteau number 2.
I have a feeling that this...
How exciting!
Not just the sugar, it's the flavor.
It appears the decision is...
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Something's not right here. Savannah...
I can now declare that the creator of the...
What? It's... Savannah?
No!
Hey, Savannah! You cheat! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plate.
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes... It was Van Gem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. Isn't it more likely that a...
You judges! Wait!
That's enough! As head chef, or rather as team lead, Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the Codex to bore that much, Scoffy, but you must promise me that you'll apologize.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over, and I won.
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? But only on the condition that you promise.
Fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duty. So, will that be all, ex-head chef?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, fine.
Escoffier?
The Codex de Boer. Fine.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is a souvenir of your time here.
It's all right. It was just... Besides, it's not... Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve...
No. No!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a...
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest...
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, she'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize...
But why?
Our best guess is... she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than a scoff.
And then...
Even so, that's no excuse.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
Huh, about that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were...
Leone and Algalia would...
Not to worry.
Well,
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I made sure the taste test...
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. So the offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base. Which or in other words, we have a traitor in our...
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already whatever's going on with you. Just...
I was...
Food safety. Wait.
I think so? Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let... But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
this is crazy. So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier.
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out... I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own so you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or...
You mean...
Oh, well, I'm not... You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the...
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left.
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be. But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal...
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah...
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, and at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why she was... Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then, seeing how...
There's still... She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those.
You'd think so.
New head chef, you say? What's her name?
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
All this time, I've been
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's... Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk...
In that case, I'll go and update Vermont and his family. I wonder what he'll...
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all... I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy in cooking is a science, not magic. Of course, some people have a more... I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I Okay, I've made up my mind, and come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way.
Why are we here so early? Check on her? Oh no, Escoffier.
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Rev the engines!
Hello! What can I get for you? Sure thing. We're here to go. Huh? Oh, I see.
Try and stop me!
We'll see about that. Too late for regrets.
A moment, please.
Coffee.
Rev the engines! I'm so annoyed.
Yeah. Coffee. I smell coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler in Paimon.
Glad to hear it. But make sure to catch up on your sleep when you get the chance.
I think I figured out where the problem lies.
Wait, what if...
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly... Yep.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No.
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was only to find an... I left Alphonse. If she's not here...
Boss, Escoff...
Alphonse? You're supposed to be
We were, but then, just after you...
Oh.
Wait a second. This feels... Of course! From the Codex! They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures. Yeah, but... I don't understand. The adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord?
Seriously? So now she said...
Ugh, idiot! Does she have a death wish?
Hold on. There's more.
It was you. It sounds like a threat letter. Does this mean that...
Retrieve the codex by... So the cooking contest and the cheating. Someone else was behind her pulling the strings?
She's keeping...
Ugh, this is... First, we thought that Savannah forced...
You're finally... Of course. I should have put two and two. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it?
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Whoa! This place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it?
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public...
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here? Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the...
Well...
Good...
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? See, this is why you should always bring snacks.
There is no time for that. Romaritime Flowers and Lumitoile will have to...
Wait.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! A dash of frosting! Yeah! Off to the freezer!
Blubber beasts or not?
Trust me, they'll love...
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just get...
Yes, we can't afford...
be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again. Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
The track's turned back again. Oh, so annoying.
A little amuse-bouche.
Hey, it's open!
A dash of frosting. Yeah.
Bon appetit! Light it up! Try and stop me! Try and stop me! Full throttle! Rev the engines!
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escaffi, not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known...
Don't be so... You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation... So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friend. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, but...
I am no Savelli. No.
Oh, You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now?
You're right.
Ooh.
I somehow... What? Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long!
But you drank it too!
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You. I saw your dumb plan a mile off.
No. Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't!
Stay back if you want. Escoffier and...
A recipe.
Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius. The je ne sais quoi.
Are you serious? You're here because of a gâteau?
He and Savelli were fools. We're talking about a... That's right.
Will you?
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on...
Wait, what's...
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier.
Uh-oh, Savannah's gone too...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because...
That's true. Even...
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. A little amuse-bouche! The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
Rev the engines!
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping. Adaptive frosting! Yeah.
Not bad.
With sword comes shadow. Light of the blazing sun!
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
A little amuse-bouche!
Off to the freezer!
A dash of frosting!
Off to the freezer! It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers. A dash of frosting! A little amuse-bouche! Rev the engine! Rev the engines! An inspired melange! Up to the freezer! I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli!
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date. Huh, you really think so?
Trust our adventurer's instincts. We're pros at... okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely... Darn it! Paimon was just about to...
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited. It's exactly the way. Sadly, the treasure, our limited stock of the sub. He was praised as Modeste tried his best. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends, and I told myself that maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him what. Unfortunately.
So it was.
I always thought it was just.
In that case, what does that say?
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced, being the perfectionist, but as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitter. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses. Tasting. In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their... Over the course of the finest culinary talent of his generation, now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything. And because we had become estranged, I cannot be there to stop. Yet despite everything...
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
So, Modeste also... Neither the...
Modeste told me did he hope I would gain some But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to... I cannot let... I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story. It may lead his... I would rather the final loose end is the evidence here. At the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure...
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without... But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of... Oh. It's...
Monica? Oh, we were
Escoffier?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret, so he came here after his friend's death and
This can't be all that for an empty jar!
Monica, don't do anything stupid! This ruin is more dangerous than you realize!
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise be, you barbarians shall be slain.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
A little amuse-bouche! Truth repeats its course. We'll see about that.
If I can't get one, I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're...
Savannah? When...
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Traveler?
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler!
Venejem!
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres?
We had to do something.
I don't deserve any... It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the kitchen. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh?
Forget it. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here?
Escoffier's right.
Things were pretty...
Our customers know at the end of the day.
No,
Well, about that...
It's been a while, Chef
Firmal? I'm so sorry, but...
Actually...
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea, and as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
No way!
It can. High doses pose a risk of a small dose.
No.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking,
there's...
You mean...
Oh, so that's why...
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumaline. That stuff... So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior.
I will. I'm sorry. But is it just...
It's because the heat...
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed all the ovens in the... I would have figured it out the day of the bake...
No, I spent so... It all comes back.
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years. 3... And you clearly have no idea how many... Genius or not, everyone makes... You're only allowed... Surely you haven't... So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Friends again!
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a re...
But that was...
Right, and...
No. So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is...
Hey!
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! Oh yeah, look at that!
Now, where were we? I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Bois had reached, so I decided...
Improve!
Well, a while back, she has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime muke. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be... Case in point, remember those romantic...
What?
And the other half?
Uh-oh. Paimon
In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for petit gâteau.
All right!
Oh, of course.
Surely, Mom, she practically dedicated her...
Since you mentioned the treasure, between the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remoria...
Huh?
Don't forget, and as for the lumen, even if Sibeli hadn't...
So after all that, feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for...
Hey! Huh? You just got back. Did you see any experts say?
Wait!
If only...
Add Thank you for Add Astro...
Bon appetit! Ja! Ja! Za! Ja! Adaptive frosting! Ja! Ka! Ja! 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 Ka! Ha! Ja! Ja! A little amuse-bouche! A burst of flavor! Off to the freezer! Let's keep going, team!
Another voodoo.
Witness the power of Gwa.
Day reckoning! I scared you.
Pinnacle of excellence! A little amuse-bouche! Now's our chance!
Watch out! A proper send-off! Hey there!
Give up. Your life is mine.
Eat this! Out of the frying pan!
I'm going in! Don't waste my time.
A proper send-off! From the umbrella warfare, I guess!
Submit!
Mind the wind. Come on, buddy. Easy now, Kakuku. Nothing personal. Time to say hello. Mind your step.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Ring cutter! No, my sword!
Up and away!
Tell me what you see. Farewell. Come here, you little rascal. Mind the wind.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever!
Be free.
Animal test 6308.
Farewell. Be free. Time to say hello.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
As you wish, main Fräulein. No rest.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day. Enhanced animal module 75.
Witness the power of the wild. Rain outlines your fate.
Go! You're free now!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
I summon the... Animal hypostasis emulation.
Farewell! Time to say hello.
Absorption test. Shadow Raven,
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Time to go. Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Ready, steady, go! Hey-ya! My guiding stars. Stars, shine for me.
Cool it.
I'll protect us.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, the night is full. Don't be scared. Come on. We can do it. Go, Barbara, go!
Freeze!
Tight. Not now.
Welcome here. Don't get frostbite.
Cole, lines of command. Eat this! Booba, get... Let's dance.
Mind your...
Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
For regrets.
Pyroclastic surge!
Fire! Well, with rocks. This one's got your name on it!
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Light of the blazing sun!
A proper set! Feeling lucky? Watch out! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Ears of the storm! Coming at ya! Huh. Watch out! Dare to mess with me? We'll see about that! Dare to mess with me? I guess I'm
engines!
Too late for regrets.
Burn it down! Not bad. Wrath from the sky!
Let's go.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Rise with the sun! Hey, try and stop me!
We'll see about that.
Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
It's my lucky day.
Light of the blazing sun! Something to add to my collection.
One day, I will show this innocence.
Try and stop me!
Too late for regrets.
Full throttle! Rev the engines!
Freeze!
See, Laline, eat Papa! Get him!
The night is cold.
Let's begin.
If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. The Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
Can't see? Yeah. Right. Providing cover fire.
Let's go.
Come here, you little rascal.
Yeah.
Up and away! The night is cold.
On way now.
Mind the wind.
My guiding star. Up and away!
Full throttle! Try and stop me!
Let's begin.
Let's go. Mind the wind.
Full throttle!
Huh.